Okay, so real quick, just want to talk to you a little bit about this podcast. And that reminds me, stay tuned next week for a special on General Hayden. Probably sometime Friday, Saturday, probably around 6 or 7 p.m. I got to get the pieces all together on that one. Where we at here? Looks like we're on the 8th. So we're talking about the 16th or the 17th at definitely around 6 p.m. You know, we'll just go for the 16th, and I'll just be ready for it. It's a 1 hour special. But anyway, today I want to talk to you a little bit about disability insurance, the Social Security Administration. That's based off of an actuary table. People pay taxes into a system of government that says in the event you become either physically disabled or mentally disabled or whatever. People have all types of ailments where they need to temporarily out of work. Some people, you can fall off a ladder, right? You worked, you paid your taxes, you worked here, you made $60,000 a year for 10 years, you paid taxes in here and here. This was taken out of your 1099 or your W-2 or whatever. Here's the actuary table. You're getting $1,500 a month in until certain deadlines are met. 2 years or the first 2 years, there are certain rules, and then eventually after that, you're considered on it. Definitely assuming that certain criteria are met. You can't work more than, say, there's 3 subjective rules, but basically one rule is you can't make more than a certain amount a month. Last I checked, it was around $1,000 extra a month. You cannot work more than, I think it's like 20 hours a month or something, paid labor, and your condition, as deemed by the doctor seeing you, either the medical professional or whoever, cannot improve to the point that they say you're no longer disabled and no longer in need of our care, or not our care, our disability insurance. And it's the same as a insurance policy. If, say, you were at Geico, you go to Geico and you say, this money's being sent to you. Somebody smashed my car. They hit me from the back. I was at a red light. And you evaluate the car that's worth $12,000 F-150 truck or whatever. You see it's got smashed and needs this amount of body work, this amount of this. We're going to pay you $4,000 for the body work. And you don't afterwards say, oh, thank you so much for paying out an insurance policy. That's why I paid you the $120 a month to Geico. It's like, let's fix my fucking truck. So here's my point on this. When I call up disability insurance with my taxes paying for your salary, you're not doing me a favor, U.S. government. You're not helping me. You're not assisting me. You're not doing anything but being a paid clerk, giving a customer care. Now here's my point on that. You're a paid clerk being paid by the U.S. tax dollar that took money out of my paycheck, put it into an account where when I became injured, as deemed by the U.S. government, they said you will get $1,000 and some odd dollars each month because of our actuary table. And that applies whether you work at Boeing for 35 years and you get Social Security or you're on disability. The bottom line is it's insurance. I don't want to talk about history. General Hayden would go into the whole Roosevelt thing and his, a day's work for a day's pay and all this stuff. I'm sure he would. I don't want to get into all that. Just want to say, pick up the fucking phone, do your fucking job, and don't be a twat the next time I fucking call you. It's that fucking simple. Don't be a twat.